It'll be a fun place to explore.
I'm glad Mother and Father let us come out to the country for a few days. I'm going to love staying here with that old professor. Isn't he a dear?
Yes, but I'm not sure I like his housekeeper.
Please remember to always dare to my way.
Hey, let's go to the room with all the swords and suits of armor inside.
You go ahead, Peter. I think I'll go back down to the library and look through some books. How about you, Lucy? That room over there seems very interesting.
There's nothing in it but an old clock and a big wardrobe.
But it's the largest wardrobe I've ever seen. I want to take a closer look at it.
Come on in.
I'd rather explore outside.
But it's raining. Let's go to the storeroom.
Alright, alright, we can go outside.
Don't get lost. It's almost time for dinner.
Oh, Susan, stop talking like Mother.
Well, somebody needs to be in charge since Mother and Father aren't here. Lucy, come back down to the library with me. It'd be a lot more fun than an old room with nothing but a wardrobe in it. Lucy? I thought she went in there. I guess she changed her mind. Well, I think our stay here is going to be quite an adventure. Quite an adventure indeed. We'll never catch him. Never. Hello, Unicorn. Good morning, Beaver sisters. What's so good about it? What are you doing up so early? I was trying to catch the white stag, but I missed him again. Well, don't give up. The white stag will bring you good fortune if you catch him. I know. It'll take more than good fortune to help any of us. Poor dear, she's in a bad mood. Her dam broke last night. It's more than that. It's this blasted cold weather. I'll never get used to it. But it's always cold weather in our name is Beaver. There's nothing to be done about it. Maybe there is something to be done about it. What's that, Centaur? We can hope and pray that our king will soon return. We keep hoping and praying, but he has not been seen for years. Not in my time, or even in my father's time. Then we all must have more faith. I think Centaur's right. I think so too. I think we should break up this meeting in a hurry. Why is that, Miss Beaver? Shh. Listen.
Come on, you, no more stalling.
It sounds like Fenris Old. Not that scoundrel. I'm here with Barrington. And Tumnus the Fawn.
Poor Tumnus. How did she ever get herself mixed up in all that bad business? Whatever the reason, she's in a mess. And we will be too if we're seen by that rascal Fenris Old.
Miss Beaver is right. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And don't forget to diligently pray for the return of our king.
Who was just here? What was that flurry of activity?
Probably just a lizard, sir.
Probably the enemy. But they scattered swiftly on the arrival of Fenris Old, captain of the Queen's secret police. Now, why were you late coming to your post again this morning?
But I don't really think I've needed here, sir. A child of Adam and Eve has never come this way before.
But one will come someday, and it's your job to trap him. In fact, the child of Adam and Eve may even come along today. There's the smell of human in the air. And remember, if he comes and you let him escape, you know what the Queen will do to you.
Turn me into a stone statue?
At the very least. Now, I must go check on the other turtles. Maintain your post, Nate.
Yes, sir. What did you say, sir? Oh, how did I ever get myself into this fix? My father would be so disappointed in me. Oh well, maybe if I'm lucky, a child of Adam and Eve will never run this way. But if one does, I can take him to Witch and she will reward me. But that would be wrong, I think. Oh, I'm perplexed as usual. I don't know what to do. Except that I usually do when I'm perplexed. Where am I hiding? the others be coming as well? I don't know. I'm not even sure how I got here. We were visiting this house in the country, and I climbed into a large wardrobe and a spare room. Wardrobe? Spare room? Spare room. Yes. Then I realized there was no back to the wardrobe. And suddenly I was here in Narnia. Oh, you'll be so glad you came. And I hope the others will find their way here as well, so that I may show all of you our beautiful country and introduce you to our lovely witch, queen. Everything seems so magical. Oh, it is. And you can be anywhere you wish in Narnia, as quick as a wink. For instance, you can take a trip to the distant castle of Caravelle, or the home of the mighty witch, the queen. Or you can take a picnic at the Great Stone Table. Or perhaps you'd like to visit the home of two of our forest friends, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver. Or even my own humble abode. Thomas Towers, I call it. I like grand names for simple things. It's a fascinating place. Perfect for the imagination, with a bit of help from Boydman. There's only one small problem, as I see it. Yes? It's so cold. It was summer just a few minutes ago. I came from, in the land of Sparrow. Yes. Well, truthfully, it's always winter in Narnia, but you'll get used to it, I hope. In the meantime, why don't we repair to Thomas Towers for a spot of tea to warm us up? Very well. I can see no harm in it. Not at all. What is something for us? Here you go. Thank you. It's delicious. I'm so glad I met you, Thomas. You're a very nice one. And your music is lovely. It makes me so warm and No. What is it? It's not true. What's not true? I'm not a nice fawn. In fact, I'm a very bad fawn. Not at all. You're the best fawn I've ever met. How could I be when I work for her? Her? Who? The White Witch, that's who. Oh, she calls herself a queen, but she's the evil ruler of Narnia. She's the one who makes it always winter here, but she never lets us have Christmas. What kind of work do you do for the witch? I'm a kidnapper. I'm supposed to kidnap innocent children and bring them to her. I'm sure you wouldn't do anything of the sort. But I am doing it, at this very moment. What do you mean? I'm supposed to take you to the witch. Well, you won't. Will you, Thomas? If I don't turn you over to the White Witch, she'll cut off my tail, saw off my horns, pluck out my beard, and worse, she'll turn me into a stone statue with her magic wand. Maybe she won't know I was here. Will you please let me go home? Of course I will. I didn't know what a human was like before I met you. But now that I know you, I can't turn you over to the witch. I'll take you back to the wardrobe, to the lamppost. From there you can find your way back to the wardrobe in the land of Sparrow. Thank you, Thomas. We must go quietly. The woods are full of her spies. Can you ever forgive me for what I meant to do? Of course. And I hope you won't get into dreadful trouble on my account. Farewell, daughter Leaf. Oh, may I keep your handkerchief as a reminder of our pleasant visit? Oh, certainly. I hope none of her spies saw me. I feel ever so much better about everything. Starting now, I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I'm going to be a much better.
Aha!
Oh no!
Thomas, your treachery has been detected. You had a human in your very grasp and you let her go. The queen will do with you, Thomas the traitor. I order this house destroyed. You won't be needing it any longer, betrayer of the queen. This document will serve notice to other traitors who have the same notion as you. Come, Thomas. Soon your name will be written in stone. Your very own.
Lucy, you're crazy. It's just a big old wardrobe like any other big old wardrobe. With lots of parts inside. Stuffy and dark and cold.
Cold?
I'll be right back after I make sure Thomas is okay.
Narnia, eh? I didn't believe it, Lucy, but he's right after all. It's a fascinating place out there, but all this business about fauns and witches and hold there. Tie the reindeer to that tree, dwarf.
Yes, Majesty, consider it done.
Now, let us follow the smell of the intruder.
You there! Who? Me? Yes, you! Kneel in the presence of the mighty ruler of Narnia. But I am the That's more like it. What, pray, are you? My name is Evan. Is that how you address a queen?
Sorry, Your Majesty, I thought you were
A witch. A witch. I am a queen. The queen of Narnia. Now, I repeat, what are you?
a boy, Your Majesty.
A boy. A boy. Did you hear that, dwarf? A boy.
He must be a son of Adam.
He looks more like an idiot. Tell me, boy, how did you enter my dominion?
Through a wardrobe, Your Majesty. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but in an instant I was here.
A wardrobe. A passageway from the other world. The world of men. Ugh, this could ruin everything. It could even be the beginning of the dreaded prophecy. Unless... My poor child, how cold you look. Dwarf, bring him something warm to drink. Thank you, Your Majesty. Now, you must have... Wait, what is your favorite drink? What is your favorite candy? Oh, that's easy. Turkish Delight. The Turkish Delight it shall be. Enjoy, my little prince. It's wonderful. It's the best Turkish Delight I've ever tasted. May I have some more? Of course. Back to my castle. It's between those two hills. You can't miss it. You'll smell the Turkish Delight all the way. No, Edmund, my precious, don't tell the others about me just yet. I want them to be surprised when they see me. Let's visit our little secrets.
Don't spare the whip on the reindeer, dwarf. We have much to do in a short time.
Turkish Delight, we're so with it, yes! I'll bring Lucy, Peter, and Susan to the queen. I'm glad she can reach the queen, or else I might have mistaken her for a witch. This is terrible. I can't find Thomas anywhere. Perhaps we should go get Peter and Susan to help us find him. You really want to? I didn't think you liked it here. Maybe this place deserves a second little guest room, especially now our castle between those two hills. Good. We'll go get Peter and Susan. And this time we'll bring some coats out of the wardrobe. It's cold here. As I told you, it's all the witch's fault.
Oh, go on, Lucy. There's no such thing as a witch here in Narnia. That broken dam will just have to wait.
Yes, this other business is much more important. Look, there's the unicorn. We will tell her.
Unicorn, over here if you will.
Oh, good. It's you. I was afraid it was that awful Fenris Old. He left some time ago, dragging the unfortunate Thomas with him. How do you know?
They passed right by us. We hid behind the dam.
The result didn't see us, but Thomas did. She dropped this so we would find it. What is it?
We're not sure, but we believe it belongs to a human.
It has the smell of the daughter of Eve.
You think that a human has been here? Yes, and that Thomas let her go. And that's why she was in such trouble with Fenris Old.
So, where is this human now? If there was one.
Who knows?
If she's smart, she left Narnia the minute she had the chance never to return. Or to return with others. Others? You mean humans?
Perhaps. Remember the prophecy?
Two sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve. Is it possible? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
Listen, I just heard the most wonderful news. They say he has arrived. Our king? Yes, and that he is on the move. He will likely appear at the stone table anytime now.
This is wonderful news.
Centaur, we're expecting the arrival of children. Human children. sisters, will you help them, protect them from danger?
But,
Look this way, come on.
I still don't believe you.
It's here somewhere. Look for the lamppost. Will you please take care of them?
Of course. I'll prepare some food for dinner. Senpai, now let's go see if this good news you've heard is true.
Yes, let's go immediately.
but what if the children are afraid of me too? Or don't trust me? I better hide until I can get my wits together.
Just look further, that's it.
Are you sure it's this way?
Yes, I see the lamppost. Follow me. Now are you convinced, Peter?
Yes, I apologize, Lou, for not believing you.
It's so different. And it's also very cold.
That's why I borrowed these clothes from the wardrobe, Susan.
Well, what should we do first?
Explore, of course. Let's go in that direction.
Don't forget where the lamppost is. That's our landmark. We'll need to find it when we wish to return home.
I think we should go back home now.
It's scary here.
Oh, don't be such a goose, Susan. Where's your sense of adventure?
Whether we stay here or not, we must at least try to find poor Thomas.
But you tried already. You couldn't even find his house.
I would have sworn it was right over there. Look, what's that?
A message has been caught. The former occupant of these premises, Juan Thomas, is under arrest and awaiting his trial on a charge of high treason against her Imperial Majesty, Jadis, Queen of Narnia.
Signed, Feathers Old, Captain of the Secret Police. Long live the Queen. Oh no.
Who is this queen, Lou?
She isn't the real queen at all. She's a horrible witch. She makes it always winter in Narnia, but never Christmas. It's scary here. What about just going home? But we must at least try to find poor Thomas. It's my fault he's in trouble.
I suppose he was right.
Very well, but this place worries me.
Well, where should we look first?
I think we should look for something to eat.
Oh, you're always thinking about your stomach.
You think about your clothes and again how you look.
Look, I look anything like you!
You too. Stop acting like brothers.
Just wish I knew where Thomas was imprisoned.
Why don't we go toward that castle between those two hills?
Very well.
Perhaps it will be warmer there.
What was that?
Nothing, skinny cows, go! Who there? Are you the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve?
Were some of them?
Quick, follow me, we're not safe here.
What do you mean?
Many of the forest creatures are our friends, but some are on her side, if you know what I mean. Now come, let us go. Wait a minute! I say we head for the castle! Who wants to listen to a silly beaver?
Oh, stop being so smug, Ed, and pay attention to her.
How do we know she is a friend? Here's my token. My handkerchief! Thomas dropped it so that we would know to expect you. Now please come quickly. We must get you safely to our king. Your king? Aslan.
Aslan.
The very name makes me feel brave and adventurous.
That name sounds like a delightful strain of music to me. It warms me up. It makes me feel like summer.
It gives me a bad feeling, like some serious horror.
Ed, what is wrong with you? You're acting so strangely.
How else are we supposed to act in a strange place? I said we go for the castle.
I say we go with the beaver.
I too. And I.
3 against 1, Ed. Come on. grateful for your hospitality. Aren't we, Ed?
I prefer Turkish delight.
What, dear?
He said it was perfect. He's delighted.
Now before we eat, let's each say a word of thanks and hope for the coming events. Good. Now enjoy the meal. How very honored we are to have the children of the prophecy.
What do you mean, children of the prophecy? I'm not even sure what prophecy means.
It's something that's predicted, Lou. Something that will probably happen.
Oh, what exactly is the prophecy, Miss Cooper?
It is told in the form of a rhyme. Wrong will be right when Aslan comes to sight. At the sound of his roar, sorrows will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter will mean its death, and when he shakes his mane, we shall have spring again.
Who's Aslan? A man?
Certainly not. He is king of the wood and son of the great emperor of the sea. Aslan is a lion, the great lion. And they say he may be in Narnia even as we speak. If it is true, we will take you to the stone table early in the morning so that we may meet him, and to help fulfill the prophecy.
But how do we fit into all this?
We still don't understand about the prophecy.
But you will. Listen to the rest of the rhyme. When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone sits at caramel and throne, the evil time will be over and done.
What does that mean? Adam's flesh, Adam's bone.
It means humans. You're the first humans to ever come to Narnia. But what about the queen and the dwarf? Aren't they human? You mean the witch and the dwarf. She'd like you to believe they're human, but they're not. They're evil through and through, not a drop of human blood in them.
This caramel that you mentioned. How many sons are there?
4. 2 for the sons of Adam, and 2 for the daughters of Eve. And when they're filled, it will mean the end of the witch's reign, and for life.
2 and 2.
You are the 4.
It's quite a responsibility.
It's quite a necessity. Can we count on you to help fulfill the prophecy? Even though the adventure will be filled with danger.
I, for one, am ready.
I too. And I.
What about you, Ed?
Ed? Edmund?
Where could he have gone?
Perhaps to get some air. Do you think he became ill? He hasn't looked well since he got here.
Wait a minute. He mentioned a witch and also a dwarf. We knew nothing of a dwarf. Is there such a person?
Yes, he drives the witch's sled.
That means Ed has met them.
And eaten her food, no doubt. He had that look. He is surely under her spell. He's probably well on his way to her castle by now.
Then we must go there and stop him.
No, you mustn't go near the witch. She would turn you all to stone with her magic wand.
But we need to get Ed back. All 4 of us are needed to fulfill the prophecy.
What shall we do? If Aslan is indeed in Narnia, we can ask him what to do. Then we shall set up for the stone table first thing tomorrow. I say we set out right now. When Edmund tells the witch where we are, she'll come here and turn us all to stone.
This is the place, all right.
Oh no. Is that? I'm afraid so. It seems the witch has arrived already. There's no time to escape. Be brave, young friends.
Hey, you in there. Make yourself presentable to an esteemed visitor. It's the dwarf. I present that information. I am no dwarf. I am an elf.
Either way, the witch is gonna come in
Wait a
and...
minute, Peter. There is a difference. An elf, you said? An elf, I said. Elves aren't bad at all, if I'm not mistaken. You're not mistaken. He's mistaken. You're Lucy. And you're clever. Very clever, because you know my name. I know. You can only know my name. All of our names. You can travel with the one who knows everybody's name. Name him.
Father
Christmas!
Do you mean that Father Christmas is actually here? After all these years?
In the flesh, or in the fur, as it were. Ta-da!
Oh!
Father
Christmas!
Yes, it's me. The magic of the witch has kept me away for quite some time. But lately I felt stronger. More like myself again. That's why I'm making my rounds again.
They say that Aslan is on the move.
That must be it. Now, on to your gifts. Miss B, I repaired your dam and fixed the leak.
Why, a pleasant thank you, would suffice.
Thank you.
And Miss Beaver, in the room next to the smokehouse, you'll find yourself a brand new sewing machine.
Oh my!
What she said.
Thank you.
Peter, none of that.
Yes, sir?
to use them, may soon be at hand. The sword and the shield are yours. Bear them well. Susan, go for me. Oh. This bow is for you, but only when you are 15. And, the arrows. Blow this horn when you are in any kind of trouble, and help of some kind shall surely appear.
Thank you, sir.
Lucy, younger daughter, Eve. Ah, just the thing. In this pouch is a potion made from the juice of firepower. If you or any of your friends are harmed in battle, a few drops shall surely heal them. And this dagger is for you, but only to be used in the most dire times.
Thank you, Father Christmas.
Well, I better get going. I have many more stops to make tonight. It's good to be back on the job. Merry Christmas to all of you! Long live the true king!
Long live the true king!
And we too must be on our way. We must move quietly and cautiously. The witches' spies are everywhere. The gifts of Father Christmas may well be needed before this journey is over. Come, let us go.
Who's there? Who goes there? Who are you, stranger?
If you please, sir, my name is Edmund. I'm a son of Adam. These are my brothers and sisters. The Queen wants to see them.
Very well. I shall tell Her Majesty. Now stand still if you value your life, or you will be turned into stone like the others in the outer courtyard.
You mean those statues used to be alive?
Yes, until I cross Her Majesty and pay the price. An enemy of the Queen ultimately becomes a stone statue.
Well, I'm sure they're all back to the Queen, or she wouldn't have turned them into stone statues. She's certainly nice to me. Nice obeying the Aslan or whatever his name is. I'm sure they'll do the like the Queen. He said she got Peter, a Duke, and Lucy and Susan Duchesses. But I will be the prince. And someday, I'll be the king. I'm going to love it here, say with the Queen who's so kindly good. Where is little fool? How dare you come alone? Did I not tell you to bring the others? I did the best I could, Your Majesty. I just wanted you to know that here in Narnia. I'm sure I can bring them to a place back to see Aslan. Never mention that name in my presence again. Yes, Your Majesty. So, he has arrived, has he?
Perhaps it's only a rumor, Your Majesty.
No, it must be true. Everything seems to be getting warmer. Even the snows in the fields are starting to melt. Where are your brothers and sisters right now? Well, they were at the home of the Beavers, but they may be on the way to start taking me out to be him. We must capture the children before they reach that creature. Capture? But lost. Silence, fool. I shall never allow the prophecy to come true. Never. Dwarf, make ready to slay for our journey. We must leave immediately.
Your Majesty, I'm afraid we'll have to walk. The ranger cannot travel without snow. They'll sink into the mud.
Then we shall go on foot. Fenris Ulf, chief of my secret police, go ahead of us. Overtake the humans before they reach the stone table. Kill anything in your path, especially the beavers for harboring the enemy.
I hear and obey, my Queen.
Dwarf, tie the hands of this human behind his back and drive him ahead of us with your whip. But, what about my Turkish delight? You say silence, fool. But, I'm hungry. Enough of this stalling. We must be off. Move. No doubt about it. Spring's in the air.
It must be getting warmer. When we stopped for a break back at the meadow, we took our coats off and forgot to put them back on.
So we did. Aslan! Aslan!
Listen.
No!
Aslan! Aslan! All hail Aslan! 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 All hail Aslan!
He's here at last. Go speak to him.
No, you first.
Sons of Adam before animals.
Very well. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Aslan, be calm.
Welcome, Peter, son of Adam. Welcome, Susan and Lucy, daughters of Eve. And welcome, Beaver sisters. But where is the other son of Adam?
He's trying to betray his brother and sisters and is doing the white witch, O Aslan.
It's partially my fault, Aslan. We were arguing and that may push them in the wrong direction.
Please, Aslan, can anything be done to save Edmund?
All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. Meanwhile, let feast of celebration be prepared in yon pavilion. You will find food and drink in abundance there. Peter and I shall join you momentarily. Son of Adam,
Yes, Aslan?
look far into the distance where Narnia meets the sea. There is a castle.
I can see it.
It is Caravel of the Fourth Thrones. If the prophecies be fulfilled, you, your brother, and your sister shall sit in those thrones.
Yes, the beavers explained it to us, but don't all four of us have to sit together?
Yes.
Then what about Edmund? What if the white witch? What was that?
Your sister's horn.
Father Christmas told her to blow it and there was trouble. Something dreadful must be. Susan, what's wrong?
Coming this way!
Can you tell who or what it is?
It looks to be, I'm afraid it is, Everest Ulf, captain of the witch's secret police.
Aslan, will you protect us from him?
No, but you will.
Me!
Stand back. Let the prince wave his spurs.
Well, so the great Aslan has returned. My king will be interested in this news. But before I go, would the mighty one like to test my strength? Are you so afraid of Fenris Oak that you designate a mere mortal to find your stead? Well, I shall make short work of him, just as my queen's army will dispatch you in a wink of an eye.
Well done, my son. You have given the beast a mortal wound, but let us hope he reaches the witch before he dies.
But why, O Aslan?
So that all of you can follow him and rescue the other son of Adam. Do not fear. Your strength will be in your numbers and also in your faith to accomplish the task. The children will stay here with me.
I think he went in that direction. There's a trail of blood. He turned north of the wrong tree. Dixie, follow him.
You forgot to be your sword. Now hand it to me and kneel, son of Adam. Rise up, Sir Peter Fenris Bane. Your new name will tell the world that you are the destroyer of the evil wolf. Always maintain your courage, and whatever happens, never forget to wipe your sword.
Yes, Aslan.
And now, let's go to the pavilion and await the others. If all goes well, they'll return with your brother.
It will be difficult to reach the stone table before the demons do, unless they were delayed along the way. We surely
right?
The queen! I mean the witch! No!
It's all right, my son. You are among friends now.
You're Aslan?
Yes. Come with me for a moment.
What is he saying to the boy?
Whatever it is, it will be the right and proper thing.
I wish I could hear.
It's only for them to know. Whatever Aslan is telling him, the boy will never forget it.
Here is your brother. There is no need to talk to him about what is past.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, then. I'm just glad you're safe.
Welcome back, brother.
Look, someone's coming.
Let's see who approaches.
The scooter carries a white flag. The
Shall we
sign
prepare
of
for battle?
peace.
Shall we prepare for battle again?
Hold, my son. We shall see what comes to pass.
Sorry, there's a messenger from the audience requested audience with you.
Let him approach. You appear to come in peace. What is your message?
The Queen of Narnia desires safe conduct to come and speak with you.
The Queen of Narnia, indeed. Of all the
Peace, Beaver. Tell your mistress that I grant her safe conduct on condition that she leaves her wand behind the great oak. That way she can play no magical tricks.
The magic she plans requires no trick. What can she possibly want here? She's up to no good, I can tell you. Brr, I can feel the chill of her presence already. There she is.
You have a traitor there, Aslan.
His offense was not against you.
Have you forgotten the deep magic?
Tell me of it.
Tell me. Tell you what is written on that very table of stone which stands beside us? You know the magic which the Emperor put into Narnia at the beginning of time. You know that every traitor belongs to me, and that for every treachery, I have the right to kill.
Is it really real?
And so, that human creature is mine. His life is forfeit to me. His blood is my property.
Come and take him then!
Peace! Fool, do you think that you can rob me of my rights by mere force? Your master knows what is written. He knows that every traitor belongs to me. And he knows that if the law is not obeyed, then all of Narnia will be overturned and perish in fire and water.
It is true. I do not deny it.
Aslan, can we do something about the heat magic? Isn't there something we can work against it?
Not against the Emperor's magic, but I will talk to the witch.
You mean the queen? Oh, wait, you toad!
Peace, peace, fall back, all of you.
This suspense is awful. What are they talking about? Do you think he can save the boy?
If anything can possibly be done, Aslan will think of it.
The matter has been settled. The witch has renounced the claim on your brother's blood. Edmund is free.
Come, gather our forces. The time is at hand. One last thing. How do I know that your promise will be fulfilled?
You know that when Aslan makes a promise, it will be kept.
Aslan, what did she mean? What promise did you make her?
Do not be concerned for that. Now all of you must move away from here at once. This place will be needed for another purpose. Go to the fields of Verona. There you shall camp tonight.
Aslan, are you not going with us?
I am needed here. Peter, the witch has business in these parts, and when she is finished, you and the others must be prepared for anything. Perhaps even a battle of life or death.
But you will be there to help us. Won't you, Aslan?
I can make no promise to that. Now go, everyone. You must get a good night's rest to be ready for whatever tomorrow may bring. Please go at once. Children, why did you not go with the others?
We were very worried,
Children, you must leave me alone at this time. If you wish to stay nearby, you may, but you must hide.
But Asa...
Under no circumstance can you let yourself be seen.
Do you hear that noise?
You're
What is
very
that?
much leave this instant.
But we're trying to...
Hide quickly now. The fool is here. Bind him fast. Now, place him on the altar. Sentinels, erect our banner, the sign of our victory. Let him be shaved.
Just to make sure that after all. Is this what we were afraid of?
Muzzle him.
How can they? The brute. Why does he bite up their hand? He would never choose to be magic. You coward. They know he could kill them all.
That's my face, fool. Now who is one, you fool? Did you think that by sacrificing yourself that you would save the human traitor? Not only will I kill you in this place as we agreed, but I will come back and kill the boy as well. Now in that knowledge, despair and die! Aslan is mine! Victory is mine! Narnia is mine! Follow me, and we will set about finishing what remains of this war. It will not take long to crush the human vermin in the young traitor, now that the great fool, the great cat, lies dead.
How horrible! How unfair! Nothing seems to matter now. I can't bear the look of that horrible muzzle. I wonder if I'd take it off. Good work, Lou. I wonder if we can untie as well. It's no use. The ropes are much too tight. Look! Oh, what is that? It looks like a mouse. Go away! Go away, you little beast! Wait. Can't you see what it's doing? It's nibbling away at the ropes. I think it's a friendly mouse. Poor little thing. Doesn't realize he's dead. It thinks it'll disappear. What's that? Maybe it's the witch of our evil army again. Perhaps they called the others and are coming back for us. It was only a storm. It didn't last long, but it was very strong. I think it hit something around here. I heard a terrible crack. I wish I hit this horrible banner. I'm going to take it down. No, Lou. What if the witch comes back and sees me? I don't care. She'd like to kill us all anyway. That's true. Here, let me. He's gone. They might have at least left the body alone. Has the witch done this too? What does it mean? Is there more magic?
Yes, it is more magic.
Aslan! Oh, Aslan, are you not dead?
Not now.
You're not even...
Do I look like one?
Oh, you're real. You're real. Oh, Aslan. But what does it all mean?
It means there's even deeper magic than the witch knew. Before time began, there was another law written. It said that when a willing victim who has committed no treachery,
Like you?
like me, is killed in the place of a traitor,
Like Edmund?
like Edmund, the table will crack and death itself will start working backwards.
Like now!
Oh, children, I feel my strength coming back. I feel that I'm going to roar a very loud roar. You better put your fingers in your ears. Now the time has come for our last battle against the witch and her evil forces.
We must hurry, Aslan. The witch and her army are looking for the others at this very minute.
Then we shall add more members to our own army.
Who else will join us?
Those who await us at the witch's castle.
What are they doing there?
Nothing. At the moment they're only stone statues, but I shall breathe the breath of life into them and they'll be made whole again.
Do you suppose Thomas is there?
Was he an enemy of the witch?
Yes. Because of me.
certain he is there.
I can't wait to see Thomas again.
And you shall, Lucy, my dear, you shall. Now, take hold of my rein, both of you, and we will fly to the home of the witch and rescue our awaiting allies. Away, away!
Storm woke me in the night, Peter.
They woke me as well, and I couldn't fall back to sleep.
Did you see the girls this morning?
No. Nor have I seen Aslan. I'm worried about them. Where could they have gone?
Good morning, Peter. Edmund.
Hello?
Good morning, Beaver sisters. The others are stirring, but no one seems to know quite what to do next. We need to find Aslan and guidance. Do you hear that? What is it? If it is the witch in our army, it could be the end for us. No, Aslan was lost.
But we shall not go down without a fight.
Yes, Edmund is right. Take this dagger. Lucy left in my care. If this is indeed to be our last day, let it be marked with valor and honor!
Yeah! She's dead! Our queen is dead! The battle is lost! Retreat! Retreat! Victory! Victory! Victory!
Lucy, minister to the wounded.
But what can I do?
Have you forgotten your gift?
Oh yes, the cordial that Father Christmas gave to me. He said a few drops would help restore one's health.
We welcome the new members of our army, those who have so long been under the curse of the witch.
I was so hoping to see Thomas, my dear. But I saw Aslan bring him back to life. As did I. But alas, he's not here. I fear I shall never see him again.
Peter, you are to be commended. You fought well against the witch until we arrived.
Edmund's a real hero. If he hadn't destroyed the witch's magic wand, he evolved and turned to stone.
It was the least I could do after the wrong I've done.
All have done wrong, Edmund, at one time or another. But to acknowledge your error and to try and do better is the best way to right that wrong. And that's what you have done.
What will happen to the witch's evil army, Aslan?
They will have little power now that their leader is dead, but they will always be about, lurking in forbidden corners, so you must always be aware of them. Always be on guard.
Yes,
And now, the only duty remaining from our victory is to crown the new rulers of Narnia. I would just like to crown them on this very spot at this very moment, but we shall have to wait until we reach Cair Paravel. That is where the 4 crowns are.
No, they're not, Lord Aslan. They're here. Thomas! When you freed me at the witch's palace, I ran to Cair Paravel as fast as my host could take me to fetch the crowns. I suspected they would be needed here. I suspect you just wanted to avoid the battle with the witch. What good would have fallen me in a fight? I know this Thomas the Trembler, not Thomas the Terrible.
Thank you, Thomas, for your thoughtfulness, whatever the motive. And now let the coronation begin. King Peter,
King Peter!
Queen Susan,
Queen Susan!
King Edmund,
King Edmund!
Queen Lucy.
Queen Lucy! Long live the kings and queens of Narnia!
And now you shall all repair to Cair Paravel, where the rulers will ascend their thrones and the coronation celebration will begin. Momentarily, for the while at least. Now go join the others, go in peace. The Care Caravan has been dark and empty for much too long.
Long live Queen Susan! Long live King Edmund! Long live Queen Lucy!
Yes, I will join them shortly, but I cannot stay with them long. For I have many other jobs to do, beginning with one right here. Would Nymphs please return the lamppost to its rightful place here in the forest? The children will rule for a long while, but the day will come when they need to return from whence they came. The lamppost shall be their guide.
You played so very nicely at Care Parables, Miss. You enchanted us all. Thank you, but I'm afraid I stayed there far too long. As did we all. But it was so hard to leave. The feasting, the dancing, the music, day after day, month after month. They were such good rulers leading us too. They certainly earned their new names. King Peter the Magnificent, Queen Susan the Gentle, King Edmund the Just, Queen Lucy the Valiant. You know, it occurred to me. No one has seen Aslan now for quite a while. Oh, he comes and goes. One day you'll see him, another you won't. And of course, he has other countries to attend to. Other duties, just as we all do. Well, goodbye, Thomas. I have chores to do. And I have dams to build. And I have tunes to play. Goodbye. I saw the white stag here, fair sisters and good brother. As did I. And I.
Where did he go? I've never pursued a nobler quarry.
Into that thicket, I believe. It's a very dense thicket, filled with briars and underbrush.
But we shall not turn back. As kings and queens, we always accomplish what we set out to achieve.
Our brother is right. Before we pursue the white stag further, I suggest we move our ropes and crowns so as not to become damaged in yon thicket.
Yes, we shall leave them here until we return.